Joella Minotti, the center fielder, caught Ernest Steele's liner, and the bottom of the first comes up to the plate. 1-0 Bombers. They sure did give Angela a good bit of rest. Here comes the first pitch. And she'll take strike one. Looking for the sign. She's batting 42 on the season. And she'll take a little whiffler back over to Angela, who dives for it right over to Ernie Steele, and that makes for quick out number one. Petra Chekhov, the third baseman, checks in. She's batting .586. Really good year for this young one. Interesting little backstory. Her name Chekhov actually comes from her father's side of the family. Her father's main ethnicity on the side is Russian, obviously, but her mother is Hispanic. About 2 miles south of Mexico City. And the father traveled a lot, said he had a business job to do in Mexico City about 25 years ago. And that's where he and his mother met. And that's whacked hard left field! And that's a home run! It stayed in fair territory, right on the line, and it just exits the field. And that is a home run, and just like that, the Expos answer. Petrov with another home run. We had mentioned she has been hitting really good on the season at batting .586, and that was a lined shot to the left side too, right along the line, and that stayed fair. And not only that, but it barely missed the fence by a couple of inches. So now it's 1-1. Here comes Sophie Mayer, batting .384. Here comes Angela's first pitch. And that's fouled off and back, 0-1. With one out. Angela going for the pitch, looking high, and she'll take strike two. The 0-2 with one out to Sophie Mayer. Strike three, got her, and she just turns around because she knows what happened. That's the second strikeout for the day. Now here comes the Expos pitcher, Stacy Gordon. More juice for Angela up on the mound real quick. Stacy's had a pretty solid season. She's batting .407 at the plate. That's the one thing you don't find hardly nowadays is pitchers who have good hitting. Yes?
Phone is being stupid.
Why? What happened? Wow.
I don't have 2 messages out of 1.
Oh my gosh, here you go. That's a first. I've never seen that before.
Glitched. See you later.
Alrighty. But for both of these teams, Stacy and Angela both are batting over .400 for pitchers. And they're really raising the bar as far as pitchers being able to hit. Now Angela's always been able to hit. When she makes contact, it's whammo. Here comes the 0-2 with 2 out. Looking for the sign. She doesn't want that one. Doesn't want that one either. Maybe you can... I don't know. Angela's not really sure what she wants. She's going to go with the slow ball down the inside. And it gets it. Strike three. And after that home run, 2 straight strikeouts. But the game is tied at 1. And the Bombers go up here in the bottom of the second. Stephanie Morgan up at the bat. I feel like the volume is not that high, but there we go. We'll turn up the volume a little bit. Stephanie Morgan takes a strike one, probably because I wasn't paying attention. 272 on the season for the shortstop. And that's going to be popped up and fouled back. 0-2 to count. Stacy has yet to throw a strikeout today. Yeah, but she did there. Right down the middle, the old heat. Stephanie swung a little late. There comes Ahmed Khan, the third baseman, batting .304. he's going to take strike one on the inside corner. And Ahmed, I think, knew that was going to be close. 0-1 with one out. And that one, ball two. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to fall in there for a strike, and Ahmed looked disgusted with that call. Really high up off the plate, so now here comes the 1-2. And that's going to be blooped back over to second. Missed the ball. Ahmed's on with a single. And then second and short proceed to run into each other. And we're back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Corang with one out. Back to the plate. Now this is a guy that slowly gets better as the game goes on. He takes low for ball one. 1-0. He got one on with one out. And still takes strike one inside with a swing and a miss. 1-1, here comes the pitch. And way inside, going to be 2-1. Stacy losing a little bit of composure on the mound. Here comes the 2-1. And that's going to be popped up and fouled back, and just like that, it's now 2-2. The pitch popped way up, and it's going to be caught. No, it had too much backspin. The throw to second, not in time. I for sure thought the infield fly rule was going to be put in play, but it wasn't, and it had a lot of backspin. The catcher couldn't have a grasp on it. And here comes Ernie Steele.
Ernie Steele's going to give it all he's got.
Ernie Steele, the first baseman, 0 for 1 today. Hit that line drive to center earlier. And he'll take strike one swinging. On deck is Maria Luna. If Ernie can get on first, that puts the bases loaded. He'll take strike two in that call. That looked a little low to me, but here comes the 0-2. He's going to take ball one in the dirt. That's grabbed by the catcher. The 1-2. Ball two. And Stacy on the mound, wondering where the call was on that. And just like that, 2 seed strikes, and Ernie's now 3-2 full count. And strike three, the corkscrew. You gotta try something. And here comes Maria Luna with 2 out, 2 on. Here comes the pitch. Fireball in there for a strike. Stacy now might be trying to resort to some of the special pitches. And that's 2 straight fireballs. Is she going to throw a third one? And strike 3, and Maria Luna, it was a horrible pitch, but she thought it'd curve back in, and that obviously just did not happen. We go to the top of the third. Still tied at 1.